Hi, my name is Darby, and I will be answering a question by Dale Sager. Are the Macedonian nationalistic goals in building their history in the present worth the sacrifice of their national goals of joining larger European organizations in future, and why? So my ultimate response is no, it's probably not, but in some ways I understand why they have chosen to sacrifice these things. Anastasas Vangeli does a good job of explaining why. He brings up in this quote that this is part of that living in a country that still carries the burden of complex and exhausting post-communist transition, seeing ethnicized tension in both living standards, the image of Alexander's glory helps Macedonians in overcoming the moral crisis of post-communism. So they're trying to create this glorious political past and sort of not ignore, but sort of rewrite history in some of those ways. And ultimately, it states that this rhetoric is used for political mobilization of the masses. So it's used to politically engage people in a way that they wouldn't have been prior, which has been working. It also it talks about the Skopje 2014 project, which is creating all the monuments and involving the antiquitization process, and how it's meant to draw foreigners to Macedonia as well as attract tourists in the long run, sort of improve their national image in that respect. So I think that, and also their prime minister did state that they were overcoming their negative economic crisis and political crisis, so that this was helping their nation in some ways. So I think that that's why they chose to sacrifice it. But I do think that it was a interesting decision, and one that has caused a lot of strife between minorities because of this choice to represent their history in this respect.